Next week in Emmerdale, secrets explode, loyalties break, and one terrifying twist will leave the whole village reeling. It all begins when April makes a desperate call from inside a police interview room. She's scared, shaking, and insists the officers have it all wrong. But when the detectives mention drugs, her silence says more than words ever could. Bob rushes to the station, only to see a side of his granddaughter he's never seen before. The sweet, innocent April he thought he knew is gone. Now she's holding back something that could destroy everything. And when Bob threatens to tell Marlon, she fires back. If he does, she'll never speak to him again. Back in the village, Celia's fury hits boiling point. She warns Ray in a voice so cold it could freeze the air. If April slips up, the consequences will be deadly. Ray tries to play it cool, but the fear in his eyes says otherwise. Bob, torn apart by guilt, admits to Celia that he can't keep lying to Marlon. She smiles, calm on the outside, but the moment Bob leaves, that calm shatters. Alone with April, she leans in close and whispers that she's out of chances. One more mistake, and it's over. Meanwhile, Lewis agrees to Kami's housewarming party, hoping to look normal for once. He mans the drink station, cracks a few jokes, but inside he's falling apart. When the crowd drifts to the pub, he stays behind, tidying up to keep himself busy. Kev returns for his jacket, and somehow, in the quiet of the empty room, a fragile friendship begins. But the next day, Lewis can't hold it together. The cafe queue grows, his chest tightens, and panic floods in. He bolts home, heart racing, gasping for air, until Nicola knocks on the door. She doesn't push, she just listens. And for the first time, Lewis lets someone see the truth. Elsewhere, Kev's lies spiral darker. After Robert steps in to stop a fight, Kev decides the only way to keep him close is to fake something unthinkable. He tells Robert he's dying, spinning story after story, until guilt starts to eat Robert alive. Aaron tries to reassure him, promising they'll face it together. But Kev's manipulation runs deep. Every word, every tear, every fake promise pulling Robert tighter into his web. And then, one night, Kev sits alone, hand trembling, holding a gun. Whatever he's planning, it isn't mercy. Robert's trapped between guilt and loyalty, torn between Aaron's love and Kev's lies. At a party, Aaron and Robert try to keep things low-key, but when Kev shows up and serenades Robert with their vow renewal song, the room freezes. Embarrassed and broken, Kev storms out, but Robert follows, still believing his story. When he promises to stand by Kev till the end, Kev finally smiles, but that gun still waits for its moment. Meanwhile, out on the farm, Anya's condition worsens. Ray promises medicine, but his attention's somewhere else, flirting with Laurel. When he returns, guilt hits him like a truck. Anya's fading fast, and as she drifts in and out of consciousness, she reveals something that changes everything. She has a daughter. With tears in his eyes, Ray lets Bear stay to watch over her, knowing it might already be too late. And while tragedy brews there, Charity's cooking up her own brand of chaos. With Ross away, she tries to end Ross's friendship with her husband the only way she knows how, by forcing Liam into an awkward bromance with Mackenzie. It's a disaster from the start. A gaming night turns into a shouting match, and Charity's furious plan backfires in spectacular fashion. But she isn't done. When she stumbles across one of Liam's secrets, she doesn't hesitate to use it. One threat, one smirk, and suddenly Liam has no choice but to play along. But the biggest shock? Chaz and Liam are both hiding something massive from each other. Each one knows the truth could destroy everything, but neither can bring themselves to say it. They come close again and again, but always pull back. And with every lie they tell, the distance between them grows colder. By the end of the week, the village is hanging by a thread. April's secret hanging in the balance, Kev's lies ready to explode, and Chaz and Liam standing on the edge of something they can't undo. Next week in Emmerdale, everyone's hiding something, and when the truth finally comes out, not everyone will make it out unscathed.